Hi everybody, it's Kay and we are watching Kay's Corner and we're doing a series on jowls and jawlines. And part of a jawline, of course, and this is my good friend Sharon, is the chin. So Sharon, tell me your story about your chin and what you had done. And like when you came to me, your chin was a little bit off center, and why did that happen?
So we had filler and Botox put in, but it sort of looked asymmetrical.
Yes.
And it threw off the entire symmetry of the face.
Right. And why did you want your chin? What was the issue to begin with?
So I have a really weak chin.
Right.
And it just sort of looks like...
Right, so what you're trying to tell me is she actually didn't have much of a bone. So some people are just born with less of a bony prominence. Some people have a chin that sits behind, posterior to their lip. And that's when we look at jaw lines, because it's really important to have those angles, the way the way the mind's eye looks at what is beautiful, what's considered beautiful, is that symmetry that we, taken through our eyes, and it's like, it's just processed by the brain, and we say, oh, that person's really attractive, or, that person's really attractive. But I do this all the time. Like, oh my God, people who are in this business, we analyze without analyzing, right? Yeah. So when we look, when Sharon first came to me, she had some chin filler done because she didn't have a chin, and that's okay. And that's what we do, because if you don't want to go in for a chin implant, and there is ways to correct jaw lines and chin area using sutures, using fillers, using different modalities, I am going to show you what I did for Sharon already. Is I actually dissolved her chin. So you're not going to see what she had before, but if we look at this picture, and what I'm going to show you here with her picture before is that chin was, when I looked at her face and we came straight down, the chin went off to one side. And maybe it's not really apparent to everybody, but it was quite apparent to me that the chin was not centered to her nose, centered to her forehead, the way it came down. It was offside, and it's possible that that filler may have shifted. Maybe it wasn't that way before. It doesn't matter. The point is, it was dissolved, and now I'm going to take a look at her projection. Her projection is actually not bad. Now it can come out a little bit more. I'm going to give her, like she says, a stronger chin by using mesh sutures. These are 8 19 gauge sutures in one. So I'm going to give her a more prominent bone. So, threads are biostimulators, and biostimulators, what I love about sutures is as soon as you put it here and there's a bone here, it will dissolve. As it dissolves and creates collagen, it actually creates collagen that mimics that of a bony area. And it's very similar to when we do a transplant and we take hair from the stomach and we put it in the head. It grows differently, and it grows like hair would grow on your head, and it's very similar to that. So I love these mesh sutures for helping me create a more bony prominence. So I'm going to do that for her here on both sides. You're going to take a look at her side profile. I'm going to take a picture now, so we'll show those before and after pictures. And I'm also going to use a little bit of filler to correct some of the volume loss, and then be adding smooth sutures to make that hyaluronic acid with the collagen, which the side effect of the suture will be to produce that collagen. She's going to have a nice, what you call firm, strong, prominent jawline that will give her the base for her entire face. Okay, so I'll show you how we do that. So first I'm going to stabilize her jawbone, and I'm going to put 2 18 gauge sutures underneath to chisel that bone and really stabilize the platysmal bands and the muscle in its place. I'm gonna have to give you more filler, hon. More volume loss here. So we've done 16 sutures of mesh. So there's 16 19 gauge sutures along the bone to give her that stability. I have now that I've added filler, I've used Restylane Lift to add some more volume in the volume loss areas around her mouth. Now we're going to use the mono threads to create a nice firmness. I want her chin to be firm, solid, and very, I don't know, really give her the foundation for for her face. It needs to be exact. And the only way you're going to get that is by adding the mono sutures into the areas where I've had to put in some filler. And we want that there to be like a collagen response, you know, we want that the hyaluronic acid and the biostimulation from the threads to give her nice firm chin. And this is going to help with the longevity of her procedure. Once you get this collagen, I mean, this is collagen you wouldn't have had normally at your age, like at any age. So this is collagen loss, volume loss. You're not going to have that collagen. Now that we're going to give that back where she doesn't have it. And the amazing thing with threads is we can actually add those sutures and give collagen where it's really necessary, where you've lost. It's just bizarre, you know, I feel it's kind of like the situation with my knees. One minute, you know, the one area is really bothering me. Next minute, it's another little area that's clinging away. And as soon as you start doing either PRP for your knees or ingesting collagen, there was an immediate improvement in the snap, crackle, pop of my knee. So that really goes to show how that collagen makes it, that's coming into this particular area. This is going to use the hyaluronic acid, the sutures, the 16 sutures that have given her nice new bone will be so exact, and she'll have a jawline and a chin almost like a surgical type of implant that she would have never been able to otherwise go through with such little downtime.
Wow. Is this a new person?
Mamacita.
Mamacita.
That's fully balanced.
Okay, let me see now.
Don't do hyaluronic acid here again.
Yeah,
Just
so now you're completely centered, my dear. Okay, there's a little bit of swelling. Naturally, I've just did a lot of work, but and there's no such thing that you're gonna do that pointy little, nobody has that pointy chin.
No.
It's only on Disney movies with the witch, okay?
No,
Nobody has that. Let's just, no, nobody has that. And you get used to something that isn't right. That's how your chin should look.
This is what I missed. See? Like, I hated the side profile before.
And that's going to look better in about 4 to 6 weeks. That's just all mechanical, like immediate. But you're gonna have like a crazy strong, nice jawline. And we did the 18, the 2-year sutures underneath to stabilize that. So it's going to be fantastic.
Thank you.
There you go. You're all set. So thanks so much for watching Kay's Corner. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to hit that like button and share it. If there's somebody else who has like a chin that needs to be stabilized, to be added volume, to have a more exact jawline, a firmer jawline, then you want to share this with them.